Hello, all. Today is December 1st, and it is the Sagittarius new moon. And Sagittarius new moons are all about creating what you want in the future. And it's a lovely expansion, beautiful energy. So even if you haven't figured out exactly what you want, this moon today is a great day to just play, to think about what you might want to create in your own personal life. And let's just start playing with that. Today I'm going to use the Earth Magic cards. And thank you for all of my regular subscribers. I appreciate all of you. If you're new here, I'm Tara. I am a spiritual coach and teacher and owner of Courageously Living, all set up to give you different ways to connect with comfort, love, and joy in your life, no matter what's going on. And there can be a lot going on. Oops. And as I was shuffling, one of the cards fell out. We'll use that card. And it is purification. Where in your life are you kind of ready for that new start? That letting that metaphorical rain wash over you, for washing away what was to create something new. It's a great, great card for a new moon. What else do we got? Ooh, we're going to do 4 cards today. All right. Vigilance. You need to be vigilant in your own life on how are you dealing with your emotions? How are you showing up for yourself in the world? How are you showing up for yourself in your family? Really think about when you are consciously showing up versus just kind of rote or unconsciously showing up, meaning you're just there, you're not putting any intention behind how you're showing up. Submerged. There are still things beneath the surface that are going to be coming up for you, and possibly coming up for you in a really big way. And one of the things to do is to acknowledge there is stuff underneath the surface. Because the more you can even acknowledge there's that iceberg that you don't see, as it comes up, it's going to be less of a shock for you. An ebb and flow. Water is such a great metaphor of allowing things to ebb and flow into your life, especially when stuff is stuck. If you try to push through all the icebergs, you're gonna hit one of them, and it's not gonna be pretty. But if you can just kind of ebb and flow and go with things as they come up and handle them at that point, you're going to be more resilient and stronger. If you are really prone to worry or to anxiety, or even if you're not usually prone to it and you're feeling a lot of anxiety and fear right now, taking that breath and going, okay, where can I just kind of go with the flow for a little bit? We've got a lot of other transits in astrology right now that is kind of doing that push-pull of that ebb and flow of, oh, yep, we're going to let you move forward. Oh, no, hang on. We're going to stop you. We're going to push you forward. Oh, we're going to stop you. And that's that energy then of, yes, start to kind of make some plans or think about things for the future and know they're probably going to change. And that's okay. Because the more that you can just kind of be like, oh, yep, today I'm just going to be kind of in the flow. I'm going to kind of think about what I'm going to create for my life, what I want, and know that tomorrow you might want something different, or you might tweak something that you're thinking of. Allow those feelings and emotions to come to the surface. That's what's going to help you get through things as stuff gets more chaotic in your life and in the collective. The more you can center and say, yes, all this chaos is going on around me, and I myself right now am here and I can still myself. That's part of building up your resilience, is really creating things in your life to kind of have you go back to center, to have you go with the twists and turns of the water, of the life, of different things. So that is what I have for you today. Think about how you can be a little bit more gentle with yourself as you're going through these ebbs and flows, because you know other stuff is going to be emerging at some point, possibly this week or going into the next few weeks. We do still have Mercury retrograde, so that does also mean you're re-looking at things, you're re-examining things, you're redoing things. And at this point, I really love Mercury retrograde. Yes, it can cause havoc with travel and technology and all of that stuff. And it allows you to revision or redo things, and they come out stronger than what you had the first time. Think of it as like revisioning or redrafting something. Your second draft is always so much better than your first draft. That's what to focus on with this Mercury retrograde and the new moon. Yes, you're planting seeds. Yes, you're creating, and you're in a Mercury retrograde, knowing things are going to shift and change and get stronger the more that you can focus on where you want to go and instead of where you don't want to go. Really think about that. That if you keep saying, well, I don't want this, I don't need this, I want this out of my life, that's actually what you're giving more energy to. So you want to actually go, I want this in my life. I am ready to do this. This is happening in my life. You're taking out the negations. And it's hard to do, but once you get into the habit of not using not, don't, any of those negative or those, negative kind of connotation words, you're going to create better of what you want. All right, that is what I have for you today. As always, give yourself a self hug. Make sure you get both sides. You have a private side and a public side, and definitely both could use some extra love and comfort today for you. All right, bye for now.